Okay, good morning, people. It's day 15. It was a cold one last night. But all my gear kept me safe, kept me warm. I felt pretty good. Oh, I don't know if I'll ever do that shelter thing again. Man. Oh, I'd say there was probably 14 of us in there, 16 maybe, I don't know. I'd say 15 of them snored. And it started before the sun even went down. But it is what it is. I could have set my tent up. There's a couple spots. I just didn't want to pack my tent up in the wet this morning, but it's so cold that nothing was wet. A little bit of a sunrise going on there. Whoo, that's awesome. Okay. So I'm going to try to get 15, 16 miles done today. We'll see how I'm feeling. And I'm not sure yet if I'm going into Gatlinburg. I might just go all the way through the Smokies. I might get into Gatlinburg. We'll see how I feel at the end of today and tomorrow. But a couple of things happened last night in the dark. A couple of funny things. And I'll tell you about them later. It's a little bit snowy. Almost everybody put micro spikes on this morning. Me, being the smart guy I am, sent mine home. So, I don't know. So far it's so good. Like, I'm walking in snow now. It's pretty hard. And I'm just following other people's tracks. I was one of the last people out today, which is fine. I need to get a bunch of water because the next water source isn't until, 6 miles. So anyway, gotta keep my eye on the trail here, so I'll talk to you later. Have fun today. Okay, I'm about 3 miles in today, up on some bald. I'm not sure what it is, but it was cold this morning, but feeling pretty good now. Get down in there, that's pretty cool. Whew. Okay, there's people coming, so I'm gonna go. Hey, have fun today. It's a little slow going in here. I don't know, 4 miles into the day. There's a lot of snow in here. Okay, I'm up on another viewpoint. This is awesome. Look at this. Not at the highest point yet today, but I'm getting there. It was a good morning, but it's just been in a lot of snow, but it's hard-packed snow, so it's good. I'll talk to you later. People are coming up. Have fun today. Okay, I got a couple of stories from last night in the shelter. One, Jen will love this one. Because we were here a couple years ago and we stand in shelters at night. It's goofy. Anyway, so at about 9 o'clock, everybody's in bed sleeping. It's dark. People are snoring and stuff. Sun has gone down. It's dark. And these 4 or 5 young guys come in. They're like, I don't know, 18 to 20-ish, somewhere around in there. And there wasn't any room in the shelter, so it was pitch black. One guy had a lantern. The other guys didn't have headlamps. And they were you could tell they were just frazzled. Like, what do we do? Where are we going? What do we do? And so they didn't know where the water was. So I pointed them out to the water, got them down the hill, but that guy took the lantern. So the other guys had to stand around while he went down and got water. And in the meantime, we're all trying to sleep. And they're talking like it's normal time. It's a regular conversation. And they're frantic and they're getting wood to start a fire. And granted, it's 9 o'clock at night. And they want to start a fire. I don't know what they're going to do at 9 o'clock at night with a fire. I don't know. So they don't even ever get the fire going. But they get water, filtering it up. And they were out there talking till like 10. finally just kind of gave up their whole plan of eating dinner and stuff, and just got in their tents and went to sleep. It was hilarious. It's freezing out. Only one guy has a lantern. The other guys don't have headlamps. They only had little bottles to filter their water, so they got frustrated with that. It was just hilarious. It's a funny little show at the shelter for us. But look at this. I'm in a lot of snow here. So I'm going to put the phone down. That's the one thing that was funny. I got another thing I'll tell you about later. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, I got about 5 miles to the shelter, I think, 5. And I'll tell you the second funny thing that happened this morning, or last night at the shelter. Yesterday I walked through water all day long. Trail, it was kind of warm out, so the trail was basically a river, ice river. So when I got to camp, I wrung my socks out, and I stuck them in a plastic bag, and I stuck them in my sleeping bag, so when I got up in the morning they would be warm. Still be wet, but at least they'd be warm when I put them on. And then I put my shoes kind of by my head with the toes down, thinking they would dry out. And because it was cold, it was probably, 25 degrees last night. And so I got up and got everything ready. I noticed I had a bottle of water up on the table, and it didn't freeze, so I was feeling pretty good about that. I thought, okay, I don't have to go down and get water. I got enough water here. So I got everything ready, cooked my breakfast, stuck it in the little bag that I put it in to let it kind of heat up, and got everything ready. Tried to put my shoes on. They were frozen. They were frozen solid. I couldn't get them on my feet. So as my breakfast was kind of cooking in this little bag, I just sat on them like a hen. So I just sat on them for 10 minutes, and then I could finally get them on. That was just really funny. So I guess the trick is I got to put my wet shoes in my sleeping bag with my socks at night, so the shoes don't freeze. And I wasn't the only one that happened to. It happened to a lot of people, but I thought, wow, that's pretty funny. Okay, I got about five miles. It's been rough today because it's just in this snow. It's hard to walk in, hard to get a rhythm. And about 4 miles back, there was just a sheet of ice for about 30 yards, but it was straight uphill. Not straight uphill, but probably 20% uphill. And I had to I don't have micro spikes, so I just had to kind of piecemeal my way up the hill. And that was rough. I was kind of worried about it, but I made it. And I only got 5 miles to go, so I won't talk to you in a while. You have fun today. Yeah, it's pretty much been a trail all day. Either this or ice and snow. This is really the first time it's kind of cleared up, and now it's just like a river. Oh well. Have fun today. Okay, I got about a half mile to go to the shelter. I went beyond what I was going to do. Or I was going to go because the last shelter had like a lake in it where if you're going to sleep in it, which I wasn't, you have to walk around in a lake. It's kind of ridiculous. So I go to the next shelter just see if it's any better, and hopefully there's a really good tent site because I don't want to be in the shelter again. I like to be in the tent site. So we'll see. But man, today was just a slog of a day. A lot of ups, downs. Wet. I mean, you can hear my feet. Just slogging along. Oh, and I'm tired. It's been about, I think it's going to be 18 miles. 17 and a half, 18, but it's been a ton of elevation gain and loss. But I'm almost there. And I'm hoping to get into Gatlinburg tomorrow, so wish me luck on that one. So I'll talk to you in a little while. I'm going to get all set up. Talk to you later. Okay, I'm at Double Spring Gap Shelter. It's freezing, so I'm going to do my wrap up from in here. I'm at Double Spring Gap Shelter. I'm about 2 miles from Clingmans Dome. I went almost 17 miles, but it was a tough 17. It was up and down, and it was snow, and there was ice, and just running water down the trail. The trail was mostly water the whole way. But I'm 2 miles from Clingmans Dome, so when I get up in the morning, I'll get to go up to that. It's the tallest point in, it might even be the tallest point on the trail. I'm not even sure. I think it is. And then I'll end up at Newfound Gap. I'm not sure if I'm going to Gatlinburg or not. I would like to, but it's really hard to get a ride, so I might not. I might just continue on through the Smokies. So I gotta wrap this up. It is freezing up here. It's like 30 degrees, but the wind is just howling. I'm warm. I'm warm and I'm safe, but it's cold. So I will talk to you tomorrow. You guys have fun today. Send me some warm wishes, man. I gotta stay warm all night. Talk to you tomorrow.